In my last video, I showed a budgeting process that used GL account and dimension combinations and only those that existed in the previous historical data. Well, sometimes in life, when we need to budget for new things that don't have historical data because they haven't happened before. And that's the nature of a growing and changing organization. So people want to have the ability to work with the terminology that they know. People want to reference historical information, but sometimes we need flexibility and we need to be able to pull any values we want from the ERP. And this too is very easy to do. And let's contrast how those two approaches differ, because it's a very easy, subtle difference that you can have either way you want. In the reference data, when we are budgeting based on only combinations that existed, we simply use our SI expand GL history to tell us what combinations had historical data for the previous reference period. And then we build our drop-down lists off of that using simple Excel functionality, such as give me all the unique GL accounts that existed in my historical data. Give me all unique locations and departments and so on. When we need to budget and we want the flexibility to choose any option, our reference tab looks a little different. In fact, it's a little bit easier, right? So in this case, we simply use our built-in Velixo functions such as SI expand account range, SI expand location range, SI expand department range, are different functions which allow us to expand our different dimensions. And we can even do that for user-defined dimensions. And these become the fuel for our drop-down list instead. Right? So very subtle difference. If you need to budget for only those GL accounts and dimensions that actually had activity for a reference period, you can fuel that with SI expand GL history. If you want to be able to choose from anything, maybe all your active values, then you can use our regular expand functions for your accounts, for your dimensions, and so forth. The end result is you're still going to be able to budget the way that you want to, right? So the layout in this example looks not very much different. I could still have my columns off to the side where I can give myself selections for my dimension values, for my GL accounts. The difference being these are now all active values instead of just those that had activity in my prior year, for instance. The rest of this, all the same. Right? So I can go figure out my budget however I want. It could be referenced from another tab. I can pick what budget I want to send the data to. I can see currently this does not have budget data in Sage Intacct. However, I simply perform my write back. I see that my lines are uploaded. And then with a quick refresh, I immediately see what is sitting in Sage Intacct and that it agrees to what I had sent over per my budget sheet. So the workflow is still totally streamlined, and I have the flexibility to narrow down my selections or keep them open as I wish. If you want to learn more about this, please feel free to contact us anytime.